Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This week I've got something a little bit different and they're always my favourite kind of videos. What I'm going to be doing is testing whether or not you can learn to cook in virtual reality. So Cooking Simulator VR just came out, I've got it loaded on the PC ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to learn to cook a meal. Then I'm going to go to the shop, buy the ingredients and see if I can replicate it in real life just from what I've learned in VR. Now I'm not terrible in the kitchen, I know my way around, so I'm going to try and pick something that's a bit more out there, something I've never heard of, and something that I don't think I'd know how to cook just from the description or the name. And I'm going to hope it comes out somewhere close to what you can expect from that dish. So let's give it a go. Hi everyone, so this is Cooking Simulator VR. This is my professional kitchen. I've had a little play in here, I've done the tutorial, I understand how it works. It's quite smooth actually. Got to be a little bit careful on some stuff, things move a bit quickly. You've got all your sort of stock ingredients over here, you've got your fridge, you've got your cooking areas. This is your sort of order screen. This is your PC where you choose your dishes and what you're going to do. You've got a little tablet here if you need to order anything in to make your dish. So I'm going to pick something to cook. I'm going to try and pick something a bit funky, a bit out there. I don't know how to do that. Dark broth's a bit different. Caldo verde, I've never even seen that before. But I'm going to eat it after, and that looks crap, so I'm going to skip that. I like shakshuka. I don't know how to cook Kung Po chicken, but I like it. I've had it from the Chinese, so I think I'd know roughly what it should taste like, but I wouldn't know how to make it, so that might be a good one. Yeah, sound right, I'm going to do that one. So if I press order, that gets that live, so that's now on my orders, so I need to make that. If I come round to my main station, give me the sort of steps and what I need, so I need to go and get me ingredients and load them up. I'll put them here and get the show on the road. I have muted the game because there's an absolutely banging soundtrack, but I'm worried that they'll give me a copyright strike for playing it. So if you can only hear me, that is why. Right, I'm trying to put everything in the right order so I don't need to mess around when I make it. You know what they say, proper planning and preparation prevents piss poor performance. Got a feeling this performance might still be piss poor. Sichuan pepper powder. What's that going to look like? It's kind of spicy. Oh, there we are. Nice. Okay. Easy. Right. Add to a pot. So that's got to be a pot, isn't it? Big pot. Big pot. Yep. It's a pot. Right. Now the pouring is really tough. I always over pour a little bit. Only 15 ml of this. Let's try and go slowly. Lovely, right. One down. Soy sauce. Soy sauce 5 ml. Nice and slow. Lovely. All good so far. Hoisin. I love hoisin sauce, right? Just 5 ml. Sesame oil. Just 5 ml. Sugar. Sugar, I need 10 grams. I think I've worked out each shake gives you a gram. 1. Sugar's 10. Starch is 5. And Sichuan powder, just 3. Right, I'm going to fry that for 40 seconds. So, over here, turn on, get that going. Well, I've got a nice little 40-second timer on the go. I'm going to be transferring it into a deep plate. I've got time to go and get my deep plate? I think I do. Deep plate. That's a deep plate. I mean, personally I'd call that a bowl, but what do I know? Right, I mean, mixture does just look like water. Hopefully mine looks better in real life. Right, that's my... Right, please don't spill this everywhere. Ooh, nailed it. Lovely. Right, you can go. One hand this time. Don't spill it as you walk, Sam. Down we go. Right, lovely. Now, chicken breast. 240 grams of chicken breast seasoned with chili flakes. Chicken must be in the fridge. Oh, lovely. One breast is exactly 240 grams. Now close up the fridge before environmental health show up at my door. Right, cut the chicken breast into pieces. Haha. Here we go. Right, I've seen a little thing on the trailer. Oh, I did chop it in the air, but I mean it's been on the floor now. I mean it's a virtual floor, so it's probably clean, yeah. Ha! Right, let's try and get me actual chefy chopping on the go here. They can't hold it like a chef. Right. Oh, don't want to spill you. Yeah, right, I think that's gonna have to do. Don't think I need you anymore, do I? Right. Season with chili flakes and add it to the pan. 20 grams, that's a lot of chili flakes. Definitely said 20 gram, yeah? Yeah, it's a lot. Ah, I see. Of course. I should have done it first, right. Spin you off. I should have been seasoning first before you chop. Why would you season after you chop, Sam? Come on, think this through. Right, let's have another chicken breast, please. This dish is getting expensive. Right, at least this one hasn't been on the floor. The knife now is, so I've got my spare knife. Right, don't go straight in the chopping. That was where we went wrong. Cool, right, 20 grams. That is better. Now, we'll chop you up nice. Beautiful. That is what I'm talking about. Right, now I need a pan. Out of the way, sir. 30 mils, quite a lot of peanut oil. It's going to be an oily dish. Right. Now we're cooking. Right, add that and the chicken. Fry that for 90 seconds. Don't want to lose any chicken here. I think that'll do. One good turn. Starting to change colour. I think we're progressing. Right, we got there. Now the oil's not looking good, so I'm assuming I'm not putting that in. But the rest of it probably is going in. There's some tongs or something. Feel like I could do with some tongs. There we are. It's not looking very saucy. Maybe the old thing does go in. Right, I'm going to remove this one raw boy. I'm going to put this cooked one in. Then, right, scallion garnish. That is one of these. I need 240 gram of them. That is 80. So I need another 2 more. Separate scallion. Oh, yeah, just pull them off. Nice. Who needs a knife when you got those skills? Right, now I've got a quart of these. Right, at least one of them quartered up. I think we've got kung po chicken there. Oh, have a scallion. Okay, right. Slowly, not to spill any. It's already a bit low on the sauce. I've pressed to serve it. I'm happy with that. I think job done. Right, I mean, they're happy with that. Pretty good result all in all. In fact, I'm almost famous off the back of that dish because it was such a beauty. So all I've got to do now is recreate it in real life. Right, here we are, back in the kitchen and ready to start cooking. Now I've got everything I need to do it. I've been to the shops and we're pretty well set. I've kind of set the station up ready to cook. I've got a 2-camera setup going on at the minute. So I'm talking to you in my iPhone camera. I've got my DSLR pointed down at the chopping board cooking station, so you should be able to see what I'm doing as I do it. Hopefully the picture isn't too bad. Right, so first things first, I need to make the sauce. I've got my pan ready. Let's whip together the ingredients. I think I remember roughly what to do. So, first things first, it was 15ml of balsamic vinegar. I've got my balsamic vinegar here, made with 25% concentrated grape mist. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've got my tablespoon measure, exactly 15 millilitres. So that is in. That was a bit easier than in VR. And then 5 millilitres of soy sauce. Okay. 5 millilitres of hoisin. I almost put in fish sauce. Don't know how that managed to make it out here. That could have been disastrous. Anyway, right, hoisin, 5 millilitres. Doesn't seem like much for what could be a key element. And then the same amount of sesame oil. Need to get my sugar in and my starch. $10 grams of that. And I think it's 5 grams cornstarch. I hope so. There we go. I think that is the makings of the sauce. We need to get it boiling. There's not much in there. Ah! There was one other thing. Szechuan. So I've got the Szechuan pepper. It says Szechuan powder, so I'm going to weigh out the amount needed and then grind it up with my pestle and mortar. It was 3 grams I needed of the Szechuan. That's quite a lot of pepper. Just show you on there. That's just under 3 grams, and there's a lot of pepper in that. So I'm going to grind that up. I do like a pestle and mortar. You feel like you're doing something proper, don't you? Right, I think that is powdered. That's gone. Right, so one thing that is always off on video games or simulations of any sort is timings. They always make it sort of quick and easier. So I boiled this for 40 seconds in the game, and I fried the chicken for 90 seconds. I'm going to assume that's the sort of ratio I should be working to, and I know it's going to take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook the chicken. So if I think about half that for the sauce, we'll be roughly in the right ballpark. There really isn't much in this. I actually don't want to do it for too long because evaporate and have nothing. Alexa, can you set me a timer for 3 minutes?
3 minutes, starting now.
In the meantime, I'm going to get my chicken and start prepping that. Right, so chicken. In the simulation, I had to put 20 grams chili flakes on my chicken and then chop it up. Now I've bought a pot of chili flakes and it's just over 20 grams. That seems ridiculous to me to put that much on, but have faith in the game, surely. It's teaching me. So if I just... Right, I think that is already ridiculous. So I've got a sort of chili crust there, if you can see. I don't know if that's going to be edible, but let's give it a go. Right, I'm going to chop up my chicken. I won't throw this one into the air. I did little slices and then one down the middle, didn't I? There we go. Whoosh. That's a lot of chili. Right, then I want is 30 millilitres of peanut oil to cook it in. That'll be 2 big tablespoons. Let's get that warming up. See how we do. Now, I can tell you one thing for sure. The sauce is not looking like a sauce. If I was going by my own sort of mindset and thoughts, I would add a lot of water to this. I'd maybe thin it out with a bit more oil. We've got a real sort of jelly going on here. But faith in the game, it's teaching me. Thank you, Alexa. Stop. Right, so my sauce should be done. I'm going to leave that. They want me to put it in a deep plate. Here I have a deep plate. Just going to tip this sauce nicely into it. Oh, that is a rich sauce. Not looking forward to that. My pan's ready. And goes the chicken. Now, I'm going to cook this. Put it all together. Right, while the chicken's going in the background now, I'm going to work on the garnish. So with spring onions, they told us how to separate these, so you just give it a pull, didn't you? Oh, okay, not quite. You have to give it a little twist and a break. But it works, to be fair. They're coming apart. The leaves. They were very firm with us on how we should be chopping these. Quarters. From the top like that. Right, that is my garnish ready to go on the top. Four spring onions or scallions, as recommended. How's my chicken getting on? Getting on nicely, starting to look a bit special. Right, as I'm starting to get near the end of the chicken cooking now, the amount of chilli that is sort of burning off there is really getting into the air and it's making it quite hard to breathe. Just quickly chopping into a piece of chicken to see if it's done. Should be good, that's the biggest bit. We're getting there. Oh! I just licked my fingers. That's spicy. Oh! Hopefully that was a bad section. Right. So, in the game, tips it all in the same pan. Just mix it up so it gets in with that, the oil gets in with that sauce. I've seen better meals. Right, so the garnish. Nice light garnish to go on top. My spring onions. Wow, there you are. There you are. Right, I'm going to retire to the office, give this a taste, let you know how it's gone. Right, I am back in the office and if I'm honest, I'm nervous. I've got my dish here ready to cook. I think you'll agree it looks exactly as it did in the game. All in all, we can call it a success and I'll leave it there, right? No, right, I'm gonna give it a taste. Try and get a bit of everything, get a bit of the sauce, a bit of the garnish. Right. It's actually less of the spice than I was expecting. It's that pepper. It's the Szechuan pepper that's coming through. That's all I'm getting from this like glob of sauce at the bottom. It's just pure pepper. Going for another bit. Oh, yeah, really not good. Not good. I don't suppose I can leave it there, can I? One for luck. Good little bit of everything. Oh, the chilli is starting to burn. Oh, sweaty. Right. Right, it's gone down. Okay. You know what, I think I probably could. I could eat it. I wouldn't enjoy it. So, what we take from that? Conclusions. Could you learn how to cook in VR? Do you know what? I didn't. I think you absolutely could. I think if they put the steps in right, you could follow it. I'm struggling to speak here. You're gonna have a little glass of water. Yeah, if they put the steps in right, you could follow it. All those ratios were all that mattered. If they had the right amount of ingredients, it would be really easy to do. I did learn how to make it. I followed the steps. It's really easy to follow those steps. I think they could get it right. Developers, you just want to jump in, change their numbers so it actually reflects the actual recipe. I'm sure the ingredients are right. Just make the numbers right. Right, okay. I'm gonna go quickly because my mouth's on fire. Before you go, please do us a favour, press the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content in the future, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Down, blue down, 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 down.